Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I got some little things to show you guys today. Have you ever, and let me make sure I got everything I need before I start this video, because I'm trying not to be up and down. Okay, so really, I know everybody got some chapstick. Well, I got so many containers of chapstick to where I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm talking about open, not like brand new. I got a lot of brand new ones, but most of them are open. Well, I'm gonna tell you what to do when you have numerous amount of chapsticks that's open. And like this right here is made by Nivea. I'm not sponsored, so I don't buy it like that. But I got it on a deal a while back, and I'm putting it on now just so my lips won't be ashy. But it really serves no purpose. Your lips will still crack. It wears off quickly. So it's like really like not one of my favorites. Only time I use it is like if it's around me and I don't have like one of my good ones like Blistex or something like that, I will use it. But here's some more uses for this that I bet you did not think of. Okay, like say for example, say like in the morning when you're getting your kids or grandkids, whoever you're getting ready to go to school, and you know you got to be out the door to work, and you already rushing. It don't matter what time you get the kids up, it still seems like you're rushing out the door, right? So you tell them brush their teeth, wash their face, all this good old stuff, and as soon as you get in the car and you look over to the one that's right by you, they got some little slob right here on their mouth where they did not either wash their face good enough, or it's some dried up toothpaste and they didn't wipe their mouth after they brushed their teeth. You know, back in the day, I know I did when my kids was little, but this is really disgusting when you really sit and think about it. I do this right here. Lick my finger, go right on over there, rub it right on in. How nasty was that? Tell me if y'all can relate to y'all parent ever doing that. Well, guess what you can do? On this chapstick right here, say you just got it handy, because mine is always near me. That's why I'll put it on if I have nothing else. You can take this chapstick, reach right over there, do it like this, in the area that they either had drool from sleeping or dried up toothpaste. Rub a little of this on there and take your finger and do this right here. And guess what? Not only did you clean the spot without using spit, but you also gave them a little shine in case it was dry. Yeah, you know that, did you? Hey, that's free. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. And I'm gonna tell you another way you can use this. You can take it. Now, I really hate this for real, because when I buy envelopes, I buy the ones that have the little peel thing where you can just peel it off, because I ain't licking nobody envelope, like, at all. When I'm mailing, like, something off important at the post office, and it's in an envelope that whoever sent me as a extra envelope, you know what I do? I get some tape at the post office, and I tape it down in, like, 3 or 4 sections, because it doesn't have the peel off, and you literally gotta lick it. Well, guess what? You can take this chapstick, rub it right there on the glue spot, just like this. Okay? Fold it down. I don't think I put enough on there. I guess you gotta make sure it's wet too, because I've done this several times before. And then just press right there where it seals at, just like I'm doing. And look at there. Your envelope is perfectly sealed and you didn't have to lick it. Yeah. And my last way to use this is, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because like I said, this chapstick really don't serve me any purpose for real. You can just twist this and it'll come right out that hole. And like I said, I got plenty of them that's not doing what they should be doing. Now, I said I wasn't going to get up and down, but I did forget to get a spoon. So y'all excuse me for a moment. Okay. So all I did was get a plastic spoon. I have a little trash bag come from the grocery store right here. Put my trash in. So the next one is, I know y'all are familiar with Vicks Vapor Rub. This just happens to be the one for children because it's not as strong as the other one. And the worst thing to me is your kid's coughing or you're coughing or whatever, and you feel like you're congested or you need to rub your chest or your feet. Just wherever you decide you want to put it, behind your ear, because it's a lot of places you can apply this, right? But then when you get done and you wash your hand still has the Vicks scent on it, okay? That's the part I don't like. So what you can do is, you can roll this, see I took the chapstick out. You can roll this all the way down as if it was full of chapstick. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to sit up some. I'm going to take this Vicks Vapor Rub. It does take a little while. So. See how it look? See how it's rolled up and it looks just like the chapstick? But what I'm going to do is, as I feel it, I'm going to roll it down so it can take more. And I'm going to roll it down a little more. Okay? Just like this. And then I'm going to take this in and I'm going to pack it. See that? I don't know if you can see that. But I'm packing it down in here. And then I'm just going to get a little more. You really don't have to fill this up all the way, because it ain't that often that you have to use it, in my opinion. So I'm going to pack it in there. Just like this. You can use your hand too if you don't mind, but I'm cooking dinner, so I'm really trying not to get it all over my hand. See how much I got in there? See that? So I'm probably not gonna stuff anymore. And I got a lot on this spoon, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rub it off with my hand and put it back into the container. But yeah, what y'all been doing today? Like, y'all cooking good. Baby actually grilled some ribs yesterday. So today, we're gonna do some lima beans, which I got cooking right now. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fry a whole chicken. I just wanna get whatever, probably on my video, I'm probably gonna make a separate video about the frying of the chicken. And it's not as much as showing you how to fry chicken. It's showing you how, you know, with all the inflation and stuff that's going on, it's just showing you how, if you have a family of 4 or more, how you can feed them at a reasonable cost, right? So instead of buying like chicken legs, even though I know they cheap, I like them, or chicken thighs, same. Wings, breast. Instead of buying the meat like separate, because breasts can be pricey. And the thing about breast is everybody don't like chicken breast. Like, I'll eat it, but it's not my preferred piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying? That's not the part of the chicken that I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, can I get the breast? No, I'm more of a dark meat person, so I would want the chicken or the thigh. I mean the leg or the thigh. So what you can do, because different people like the wings, different people like legs, different people like thighs, instead of going in the store and buying a pack of each one of them, you can just buy a whole chicken. That's at least 8 pieces of chicken. If you're a family of 4, everybody can have at least 2 pieces of chicken. And you can mix and match. Or if you got a person that just like breasts, guess what? They can have the 2 breasts. 2 wings. If you like leg and wing, you can get a leg and a wing, and somebody else can get a leg and a wing. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways you can do it, and it'll save you so much money. Only thing you got to do is cut it up. So, back to what I was talking about. So, after I did this right here, what I'm going to do, or what you would do, is you would take it, and you would put the lid back on it, or top. Just so happen this one has a long top. You know, I know most of them are small and you just snap it on there. So I would put it back on there just like this. And I would go put it in my freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. It really don't matter if you go over, but 5 to 10 minutes is a minimum. That way it can just kind of harden a little bit, because I know it's not actually going to be frozen. Just kind of make it, keep its form on the inside of this tube. And then if my grandkids get the coughing or whatever excessively at night, all I would do is just get this. I don't know if you can see it. Roll it up and put it on their chest without even having to touch it. That's why I said let it go in the freezer, because see how it just smears. If you put it on like that, you're still going to have to rub it in with your hand. So you go put it in the freezer and let it freeze a little bit. Or you could actually just keep it in the freezer. As a matter of fact, I don't keep mine in there. But it's probably a good idea, because depending on, you know, how high you got your heat or how hot it is outside, it's going to get a little more melty. So you could just put this in the freezer and just leave it there. And then whenever you need it, go get it. Rub it in the area you want to. Put the lid back on it. Go put it back in the freezer. And then that way your hand doesn't reek of Vicks Vapor Rub. And just to show y'all about this envelope, because I know people probably like, you know, the chapstick is greasy. It's not going to stick on the glue. But look, it's still sealed. You see that? And then you can just pull it up. Or you know what you can do too? I ain't never had to do this, but I done had this to happen before. You know how you seal it up and then you forgot to put something in there, or it's something that you need to get out of there, and when you do it, it tears up your envelope? You could undo it. Yeah, you could undo it. Put whatever you forgot to put in there. I might as well just let Vicks Vapor Rub get on, because I'm not going to use this. Put it in there and then seal it back. If you didn't feel like this was secure enough for you, you could throw a little piece of tape on it. You know? I don't think nothing would come out of here. See? I don't think it's just flopping around in the mail, or the mailman got it and it's gonna come open. Now let me tell y'all what I did today. I went to work this morning, and on my mind, I still got the money in my pocket. And I'm not going to elaborate too much on this subject right here because she deserves a video of her own. Not one that she's sharing with something else I'm talking about, but just one dedicated to her. So, I thought I had some more money. I don't know. Maybe it fell out my pocket. I don't know. But anyway, it's okay. To make a long story short, this is what I did. I had $80. I don't know. I think we went in the store. I might have bought something. Or I might have stuck it in my wallet. But anyway, I had $80 that I was going to go spend today at Target on Miss Tabitha Brown. I'm not vegetarian and I'm not vegan, but I do like to eat healthy. And so often during the year, just at random times, whenever I feel like it, I do go vegetarian, okay? But when I'm about to do it in probably a couple weeks, you know, cleanse my body out, whatever. But I'm probably gonna go pescatarian this time, because when you do vegetarian or vegan, it depends on how long you do it. If you could do it for a day, because a day is good, because it's a day you're not eating bad things, right? So just anytime you can incorporate something healthy in your diet is always amazing. Your body will thank you. So what I do is I do it for about 2 weeks, just at random times. So I have a lot of stuff, but I did really want to try out her vegan stuff because I like hummus and I like pasta, you know. So we get off work. See, that's why I don't like that stuff on my hand, because I want to rub my eye, but I have to be cautious that it's still on my hand. But so we get off work, and there's a super Target down the road, right? Because there's not one where I live, and we are an hour away from our home, right? So I'm like, oh my God, let's run in Target right quick so I can get the stuff. I got $80 I want to spend on Miss Tabitha Brown. If y'all can, hey, just support her, you know. Everybody came from somewhere. And when they make it, I mean, I like to support people. That's just what I do. I would hope people would want to support me, you know. But anyway, and I'm pretty sure people supporting her because, baby, when I tell you, they had her own little billboard thing. It was so pretty. You know, she just is such a bright spirit and stuff like that, to where her little, the different little cookware, like the mittens and some little cups and different little things that she have in their area where her poster thing is, are so pretty. Like the colors, like it's so colorful. Like it really represents her spirit very well. I started to buy some of that, but I really didn't need that because I really wanted to buy the food items. So we find it, get over there. They ain't got but one little display in there. How about, it was another lady in there and she was looking too. How about that mug is about empty? The lady, the girl that worked at the Target, when I asked her what area it was in, when she showed me, she was letting me know on the way over there that, hey, they out of popcorn. And I think she got like 3 or 4 different types of popcorn. And then I was like, you know, that's fine anyway, because I don't eat popcorn. I'm just like one of those people that's OCD about things in my teeth. Like, I got freaking toothpicks everywhere. I'm liable to have one in my pocket. Oh yeah, I think I took that one in the bathroom earlier. But anyway, I just have toothpicks everywhere. So I don't eat popcorn because I remember when I was younger and I used to eat it. You know the one, the Cracker Jack that used to be in a little thing? Like at that point, I didn't even like popcorn no more because it's always a kernel that gets stuck in the weirdest place in your mouth, right? Like way back up in there, kind of like in your gum. And you might not even feel it the day you ate the popcorn. It might be a day or two later, and you just like, and you know how you move your tongue back there, and it's like, oh my God, but it would, you ain't finna get it out with your tongue. Like in my tongue, you be over there working your tongue to death, like, You be working your tongue so much, your tongue be like, you know what, you need to pay me by the hour. Okay? This is free labor. And then you have to end up getting a toothpick, and you kind of have to pick in your gum a little bit. That's why I don't eat popcorn. Like when I was growing up and we had the Cracker Jacks, I really just wanted the prize out of the Cracker Jacks. So the popcorn wouldn't be that big of a deal. But we end up having to, that Target, all it had was different type of spreads. The ones that go in a jar that really don't have to be refrigerated, because of course, you know, they couldn't put the stuff that goes in the coolers just on that display board. So it was quite a few of them. I think I saw like 3 or 4 like different kinds, but I really wasn't into like the spread or whatever, because I don't know. I like the hummus. I was really trying to find the, what did they say it was? Caramelized onion and garlic, maybe hummus. I was gonna get that one. I was gonna get the trail mix, which I did get that, and they did have that over there. That's about the only other thing outside of the spreads. And it was $6.99, I want to say $6.99, $7, somewhere off in there. It was still pretty affordable if you ask me. So I bought 1 can. I think I bought the cherry and something. Cherry, I ain't finna lie. But anyway, I bought something that had cherry in it. But anyway, so I'm like, you know what? Let's go to another Target, because it's still on our way home. And we go in that one, which is, it's out of our way a little bit. So we go in that one. The display, I ain't even see no display. Like they didn't even have one in there. So we go over to where the pasta would be. None. None of the sausage links, none. None of the hummus. Like all her stuff outside of that one Target we went to with the stuff on the display shelf is sold out. Kudos to you, Miss Tabitha. God is good. Amen. That is amazing. Like, I don't know if, like, I know it's a lot of vegetarian and vegan people out there, but I don't know if other people just want to try it just because it's hers. Like, I don't really care what the reason is, but that's so amazing that you guys will support her. You know, it won't hurt if you bought a couple of her items, one of her items, you know what I'm saying? Just to try it out, because you never know. You might like it. That's why I tell Jackson all the time, you should try new foods, because you never know, you might like it. And ever since he's been doing that, like he likes chili now. He likes ranch on his hot wings, and he like them a little spicy, not hot, but with a little kick. And it was one more thing that he didn't like that he likes now, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, I don't know when the store is gonna have it back in stock, so I go in that direction like at least once a week. So I'm just gonna have to check every time I go in there and see. I know I want the sausage, I know I want the pasta, so I'll probably get 2 different sausages, 2 of the pastas, because you know the pastas really don't have that many in there. It's really a personal meal. It's not like enough in there for you to cook for your family or whatever. So at least if I get it, I can eat it twice. Like what I would do is I would eat it, because she has a video on her preparing it. I would prepare it the first time like she did it, and then the second time I would probably tweak the pasta with like sauteing some spinach or something, and then sitting the pasta on top of it. Yeah, I think I'd do that just to give it a little more of a taste. But at first I just want to get like a feel of like what it tastes like, just like it is. But so I'm probably not gonna open the nuts yet until I get all the items that I want from her collection. And who knows, I might buy me a oven mitt or something like that, you know, just depending on how I feel. But I really just want to try the food. So with that being said, when I get ready to go pescatarian, what I do is I try to make sure that I have a lot of food as if it was just I was just doing vegan or vegetarian, because with the pescatarian, and this is just my knowledge on when I do that or about it. Like, I didn't go like too depth into it whenever I decided to do it. And this is not my first time doing it. I've done it multiple times last year, the years before that. I think I just did vegetarian with just water, juice, and vegetables, like no meat or anything like that. No dairy. So I was pretty much like it was vegan, because I didn't eat eggs and bread and pasta. It's a bunch of stuff I didn't eat when I was doing it. But this time I'm doing pescatarian because you can make your body go in shock if you go like so long. And I'm not saying that 2 weeks is so long, but if you go like a long period of time and you don't eat meat, and then when you get ready to eat meat, your digestive system isn't used to you eating it now like it used to be. So it could be a little rough on your digestive system. So what you would want to do is kind of like inch your way back into eating meat, but you would probably want to eat like a lighter meat. Like you wouldn't want to eat a pork chop or a steak or ground beef or something like that. It would probably have to be something poultry, like fish, chicken, and turkey. Now, I don't know if there's another one that goes into poultry, but them the three that I know of. So with pescatarian, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna eat fish and turkey. Those are probably gonna be my only two meats. And I'm not sure if turkey is a part of pescatarian diet, but it is considered a poultry, as far as in the meat label. So I'm gonna do those two, but it'll probably be more fish than the turkey, because I have a deep freezer. I think I have flounder. I have to get some whiting. I have fresh cut caught crappie. I have, oh my God, I know 2 big freezer bags full, and it's at least 7, 8 fish in each bag. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna fry any. I'm probably just gonna bake it with like vegetables and stuff, and just bake some plain with garlic and lemon, just to try to swap it up, just so that I always have a different taste and I won't get burnt out on fish. And then like some days I probably won't even have any fish or turkey, and I'll just do the vegetables. But what I have to do is make sure that I have enough, so when I'm doing it for 2 weeks, because I might do 3 weeks, I'm undecided. It's between the two, that I'm gonna run out, or I gotta run to the store every day. Because sometimes when you're doing like vegetables, you got to think about what you're gonna eat, because it has to be something that's appealing to your appetite, because if not, you're not gonna just want to eat it, right? And some of the things that I like, it take a minute to prepare it. Like greens, like I'm not a canned green, I'm a fresh green. So that puts more work on me having to prepare it. Or I can do spinach, because that's pretty easy. Potatoes, but I don't want to eat a lot of starch. I ain't really trying to gain weight. I would like to still maintain my weight. I know it might look like I'm fat right here, but I got on see, I got another shirt on and all this stuff right there. But anyway, who cares about that? But I can do, I got a list wrote down of things to get. So I have like Brussels sprouts, asparagus, bell peppers, because I don't want all my vegetables to be cooked. I want to eat a lot of them raw. There's this seasoning on Amazon that I was trying to get, but guess what? They sold out. And it's really like, I'm going to tell you about it. It's, I haven't tried it yet. And when I make the video on trying it, I'm going to tag the person that I saw with it, where I even got the idea to like buy it. But all it is the ramen noodles. the chicken one in particular, but they sell the spicy, the beef, and the chicken one. But I was gonna get the chicken flavor. But what it is a company that sells the seasoning that comes out of the ramen noodles, and it's in like a bag like this big, and all you would have to do is, like, say you got like cucumbers, bell peppers, tomatoes, avocado. You could have some fresh spinach in there, some red onion. You could squeeze your little lime juice on it, and you could sprinkle some of that ramen noodle seasoning on there to give it like a little more flavor, to make it be more appealing to your taste buds. I haven't done it yet because normally I'll sprinkle like a little salt and pepper, but it eliminate the salt, because I'm pretty sure that those noodles, because they're so high in sodium, that the sodium is coming from that seasoning pack and not as much as the noodle, because the noodle is plain, right? So you don't really want to add too much of it on there, because you don't really want to be trying to eat healthy, but at the same time giving yourself high blood pressure. Like, that don't even go together. Oh, like I eat healthy, but I'm gonna give myself high blood pressure with all this sodium in here. So you wanna just sprinkle it a little bit, because the lime is gonna give whatever vegetable you eat some flavor anyway. So you just sprinkle a little bit on there. I can't wait to try it, so I'm probably gonna try back in a couple weeks. But I have, because my stuff was $7 and something with tax, so I have the change to that somewhere. Hey, it might have fell out of my pocket in the car because we did stop and eat somewhere. And I'm still gonna hold on to this right here in the change, because I said I was gonna spend $80 with her on her products, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend $80, and I've already put this money aside, especially for her products. So I'll just carry it with me in my wallet, and then whenever I go back in that direction and I stop at the store and see if they got it. Then I'll pull out some more of the money and buy what it is that they have that I'm interested in trying. And then, but see, I can't hold it too long, which I probably can hold it a little longer. I don't want to go months and I'm still trying to gather all the stuff, because I guess if that be the case, if this time when I go, because I have to do my body cleanse within the next week and a half. Like, I can't just keep putting it off. I was supposed to did it like earlier in January. So what I would do is, when I go in there, what she got that I'm interested in, like the sausages, if she got one and not two, I'll buy one. If she's only one pack of pasta and not two, I'll buy one. Or the caramelized onion hummus, I'll buy what I can, and I'll go ahead and do a video on that product with the trail mix that I've already gotten. And then that way, as I can get the items, because I'm pretty sure, I really can't tell y'all like when her stuff like actually went on the shelf at Target, but you know how when something's new, everybody runs and gets it, and then it kind of like settles down, and then it'll be more on the shelf. Or if Target was just like, you know what, we're just gonna put X amount on here starting off, just to see how it do before they have like a whole bunch of it. You know what I'm saying? Which that's marketing. That makes sense. Put a little bit in the store of each item just to see if it's gonna sell. And if it sells, because they're selling out, the other store was out, so it's selling out. And then that way they can be like, oh, you know what? Hey, it's selling. And then they can put more in there. When they put more in there, it allows more people to have the opportunity to get it. Instead of when they just got a limited supply, it's really like first come, first serve. If you didn't get there, you didn't get it. And when you got there, I mean, you get what's left, or you don't get nothing, right? So that's why I just went ahead and picked up the trail mix, because I wasn't just gonna spend my money on the spreads and stuff if I knew I wasn't gonna eat them. But yeah, man, listen, it's been raining here all day, ever since last night. Not really like raining hard, but kind of like sprinkling. But I just want to tell my supporters, that I thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm gonna start getting some of the, probably like a better tripod, so, so maybe I can have a different angle. I am buying a new phone because I really need one, because this phone has two lines on it, and one of them is a business line and one of them is a personal line, and they do have two different phone numbers. So I want to take the business number and take it off this phone and put it on a whole nother phone, which it should really keep my bill the same, because I'm already paying for that number on that line. So they could just put it on the other phone, and I could just know, like, well, I can know anyway, because it's different rings. It's a different ring for the business line than it is for my personal line. But I would just like to have them in like different phones. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know if this phone ringing, I know it's business. If this phone ringing, I know it's not business, or it can be business, because a few people do have my personal number um, to contact me, like, with business stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that. And what else am I gonna do? Oh, I might buy me a ring light. They said it helps the quality of your videos, and I don't want to be stuck having the same quality from the time I started till whenever. And I want to, try to bring a quality video, and I'm not technology savvy, like, at all. Like, I'm doing good to record this video on my phone. But I think it'll help me, because I am a content creator on Facebook. If you would like, you can follow me on Facebook. And I could have like two phones going at one time. Like, a lot of people have two, three, four, and then I don't have to upload something to Facebook outside of just the reel, because that's the program that I'm monetized in, Facebook Reels. I'm about to be monetized on YouTube. About to be monetized on YouTube. I already have over my subscribers. I have 1,380 or 80 something. And I'm almost there with my watch hours. So hopefully within the next week or two, my watch hours will be up and I can start getting paid. I really want to get paid for like the shorts, if that makes sense. I don't want to really get paid. I mean, I want to get paid from all of it, don't get me wrong. But I want to focus more on the shorts than I do for the long content, if that makes sense. Because I ain't know nothing about no editing or none of that. Like, when I'm recording stuff, and my daughter and my other grandson and them's over here, hey, it's hard to have quietness and all this stuff right here, because it's real life. You know what I'm saying? It's everyday living with Alicia. It's our life. Like, it ain't no strip. It ain't no. I mean, how can I tell my grandson Caden, he's 3 years old, to sit down and be quiet on making a video? I'll just say, hey, Caden, shh, trying to make a video. That don't mean nothing to him. He over his grandma's house. He want to run around and play. Same thing with Jackson. And I'll be like, or baby. I'll be like, I'm making a video. They like, okay. We just doing what we do every day. You know what I'm saying? So at least I can say it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no strip. It ain't cut. It ain't censored. It ain't edited. It is what it is. This is our life. And when we get together, you hollering at them kids. Like, it's constantly something with Caden, something Jackson, Caden and Jackson. Like, and then my 13-year-old granddaughter be here. But yeah, she be here like every 2 weeks, but they don't always come over when they have her. Sometimes they stay at home, but when she do come over, I'm saying stuff to her because I'm getting on to her, you know. And then, of course, Miss Royal. Oh, she can crawl now, you guys. It's so funny. My son and his old lady went out last weekend, and Royal spent the night, and she don't crawl. But when she get over here, I put her behind down. Okay? I'm too busy to be sitting there holding a baby. She's 9 months now. She'll be 1 in April. I put her behind down. I have took her up there with baby on the bed, and then we had the remote, and we had moved the remote, and don't you know, she crawled over there and got that remote. And then my son, when I had talked to them because they called checking on her, I was like, y'all know Royal crawled, and he was like, what? She wait to get over there and crawl? I'm like, yeah, hey, we crunk over here. Like, y'all must be boring at home. Probably sitting up holding her because it's his old lady's first kid. But I'm like, Royal like it over here. Shoot, we ain't boring. We be doing stuff, you know. And ever since then, she just been crawling away. Like every time she comes over here, I try to teach her some type of motor skill, or I actually baked the baked potato and didn't put anything on it and kind of smashed it a little bit because she do have 2 teeth in the bottom. Just because she's fixing to have to learn how to chew instead of sucking all the time. And I put the potato in her mouth, man. She was tearing that potato up. So we do things a little different over here. Well, you guys, I really enjoyed making you this video. I know I talked about several things, but hey, it's okay. Knowledge is power, in case you didn't know some of the things I talked about. But I just want to thank my subbies so much for being a part of my family. I just want to tell you I love each and every one of you. I thank you for supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me. And I want to shout out Baby's channel. Of course, he has way more subscribers than I do, but it's not a race. You know what I'm saying? Pierre, Bike Life TV. Y'all go over there and check him out on YouTube. Family fun. Him and the guys riding dirt bikes and out in there riding in the rain. It was going to ride today, but we got back late because he was patient enough to let me rip and run to the different targets because we should have been home like an hour before we got here. But it's okay because I'm in there cooking them a good dinner. Well, until next time, y'all be blessed and not stressed, and may God continue to shine up on you and be gracious and kind to you. Later.